Okay, so I want to do number 71. Oops. 71 in 10.2. So this is something about something called the Lambert function. Okay, and here's what you need to know about the Lambert function. It's called w of x, and they're telling you that's a relabeling of f of inverse of x, where f of x is x e to the x, defined for x is bigger than -1. The fact that it's an inverse function means that if you do f to w, right, they should undo one another. So in other words, if you do cram w into the formula for f, you'll get back to where you started. Cool? Now, they tell me in 71 specifically, w of 10 is 1.746, and I can only assume that they're rounding here.
Yeah.
So really, they probably ought to have these guys. And they probably ought to be asking you to approximate a solution to t e to the 2t is 5. Okay, so what do you know? Pretty much actually nothing, right?
Yeah.
Because this is really confusing looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me highlight the thing you need to use.
Enthusiastic confusion. Maybe just reword the W.
I think you probably want to use this piece of information here. Do you guys see how that piece of information there and this piece of information here resemble one another
Yeah.
a little bit?
A little bit.
So, thoughts?
So is X 10?
Does w of x equal t?
Let me see. So, how do I get that to look like something about an x I know about? I know about w of 10, right? And I know that this thing vaguely resembles, ooh,
Does w of x equal t?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just looking because that's where it's...
Yeah, it seems like I might try to match those two, right? You guys see that?
But W of X also equals.
Oh yeah, so I can't just straight match these, right? So what can I do? Give up. Let me see. So what they told me is that w of 10 is approximately 1.746. So
Is t equal to 10?
good. So this thing is the inverse, right, of something. So let me fiddle this piece of information and this together. Is that? So I'm going to put that piece of information in here, which really means what? What am I going to let x be? 10, right? Okay, so then w of 10, e to the w of 10 is 10, right? You guys see that?
Yeah.
That's literally me just taking this piece of information and saying, let x be 10.
Yeah.
Cool?
We plug in what?
How do I get that thing to look like this thing?
Plug in w of 10 wherever equals 1.746.
Okay.
Can we call W of 10 T?
Not quite. So how does this and that, these aren't quite the same thing, right? How do I make that thing resemble this thing better? What was your confusion about the t and the 2t? Can you make one of those so that they're the same?
Yeah, I guess. We can divide one by 2. You can multiply the whole thing by 2.
Yeah, why don't I multiply the whole thing by 2? I can't get this to divide. You guys see that? I'd have to square root everything. That's a really that operation doesn't have an invert, or it isn't an inverse, so it introduces this plus or minus BS into everything. So I'm going to stay away from square rooting both sides. But I think it's probably a good idea to take this thing and multiply by 2. So then I'll have 2t e to the 2t equals 10.
Oh, so that is,
And now those are the same. You guys see that? Because this stuff here is 10, and so is this stuff here. So I can write this funny equation, which is w of 10 e to the w of 10 equals 2t e to the 2t.
And then we can do stuff to it.
What
Oh,
category
okay.
of thing is all of this? Yeah, like what kind of object is this? Is it a chair or an eagle or a number or
It's not exponential.
like is this thing a variable or a number or a function or what is this shit?
Function.
No. Well, it is, but it's just a dumb one.
It's a number.
Yeah, this crap is just a number. You guys see that? It's a number I don't know off the top of my head, but it's not even an unknown number. Alright? It's not a variable. This is actually legitimately a number. So, how do I solve for t?
You plug in what W10
take
is.
the natural law or something.
Take the natural law.
We probably don't even have to do any of that. We could just pattern match. You guys were saying to me earlier that
Yeah.
this thing here and this thing there are the same, right? And this thing here and that thing there are the same.
So 2t equals 1.746.
Yeah, so I think 2t is w of 10, and w of 10 is approximately, so 2t is approximately 1.746. And so t is approximately, yeah, whatever you get when you divide. So 1.476 over 2. Boom.